Anybody have an idea of what their perfect scenario would look like?
It'd be nice if we all could sit together and have dinner again, and that Mom and Auntie weren't always fighting and yelling. It'd be nice if it wasn't just me and my sister making food by ourselves while they were in different rooms.
Well, personally for me, I just want my daughters to not go through the same thing that I went through. You know, I got pregnant when I was in school, had some real nice guy friends too, you know, and I was never able to finish high school, and now I'm stuck working these jobs where I'm working really hard and I don't get paid anything. And I just want them to finish school and to do better for themselves, and that's why I'm frustrated, and that's why I brought us here, is because I see what's happening. I see history just kind of repeating itself, and I don't want that to happen, and that's
But it's
why I'm
not.
so upset.
Alyssa gets really good grades. She just smokes pot because she's tired of it.
And she's not going to school though, she's been skipping.
But she's getting good grades.
I get
God,
calls.
leave her alone.
I see something really special. You two are really close, aren't you?
Yeah.
Because I saw you just stand up for your big sister. That's very commendable. It's wonderful. Thank you.
We look after each other.
Good. There's no one else in this world like sisters, right? You guys will always be together. It's wonderful.
Well, hopefully we don't end up fighting like Mom and Aunt.
Oh, that's a good
You
point.
guys don't need to worry about your aunt and myself. We're fine.
We're adults, we can figure it out ourselves.
No, you guys can't. Ever since Grandma died, you guys are fighting all the time.
May I interrupt and ask just a question I'm a little curious about? Mom and Auntie, what was your relationship like when you were about these girls' age?
Different. I was pregnant,
Oh,
and so I feel like she was embarrassed about the fact that her older sister was at school with her belly growing, and she was just embarrassed by the fact that I had that happen. She didn't want to even.
Embarrassed. I don't know. I mean, yeah, okay. Someone had to be responsible in the family.
Just because I got pregnant doesn't mean I can't be responsible. You always just walk around thinking you're so great, you never made a mistake in your life, and look at your big sister. You never would look up to me like Svetlana looks up to Alyssa.
I'm just independent. I'm just gonna go and do my own thing. I'm just gonna figure out my life. That's what I'm doing right now.
and I noticed that you two are both here today together. I do see a common mission for the two of you, that you both seem to be interested in the well-being of the whole family, and I'm including everyone here, correct?
Well, I mean, we all do live together, so we kind of have to, be.
Have to get along somehow.
Okay.
And we're family. I mean, even though, you know, there's been some rough stuff, we're still family. We can't deny that.
Sure. Can you, Mom, could you tell me a little bit, how do you define family? Is it just who you are blood related to? How do you define family? Like, who's in your family?
I mean, blood relations, pretty much. I mean, we got some family friends who are kind of close. Well, sometimes, you know, they'll come to some of the bigger family functions and stuff.
Oh.
But, I mean,
We hardly have those anymore though, now that
well,
Grandma's
yeah,
like
but
that.
grandma would always put those
Sure.
on. Of the family, just like the blood relations, and like these are the only ones I really see. You know, we got
Some
some
people
other.
call us and they want to come over, but you guys are always too busy to let anyone come over.
Well, yeah, that's because we're busy supporting you.
Yeah, we got a gap to fill.
I mean,
since
we're busy
Grandma's
making a
been-
future for you.
I just miss everyone.
So, do you
I'm
guys
sorry.
feel, I'm sorry. I didn't
Sorry
mean to
that
interrupt.
you miss everyone, and I wish I didn't have to work as much too, but I wish you'd be more understanding and try to make it easier for me by not misbehaving.
I don't misbehave. I get good grades.
Excellent. Both of you good girls. You girls are good girls. Both of you girls are good students. So, aside from not being able to see these people, do the four of you feel supported by these family friends and the other family members? Do you feel like you have people who really have your back, as well as?
I used to feel that way more, but now we never really see anybody.
Because you never see
else,
them.
so now
Okay.
I feel kind of separated.
Okay.
I mean, like right after the funeral, I mean, people were constantly coming over and calling. We had people in our house. They're helping us out with stuff, but it's like, as soon as the funeral's done and no more has the, grandma been buried and everyone's gone and like, I'm working all the time. I don't have time to reach out to people for support.
Okay.
I feel like I'm barely able to just work and sleep, let alone keep on relations with people.
Yeah. That must be tiresome for you.
Yeah, it is. And I'm sad that I'm losing my relationship with my kids. Like, I don't want to be that kind of mom, but
Why do you
It's
have
like-
to work all the time?
I think there's some things you just don't understand. Some things that are different now that grandma's gone that are just beyond what you need to worry about right now.
She's not around very much, and whenever she is, she's super stressed out, and that's like the only time we see her.
Have you girls ever heard your mom say anything like that? That she's sad that she feels like she's losing a relationship with you guys because she's working all the time? Has she
I
ever
tell
said
them that all
anything
the
like that?
time. I've had these kids for my whole life, and it's just sad that I can't be with them, but this is for their benefit. But at the same time, I'm worried that it's ruining their future because I don't know if it's because I'm not there or because they lost their grandma or what, but now they're misbehaving and I'm worried. Their grades are okay still. I'm proud of them for that, but it's a slippery slope, one thing can go wrong.
But it's not, like, you just worry all the time, and when we're with you, all you do is worry about money, and then you worry about if we're gonna fall down your path, and like, we're not gonna, we're different. Like, I'm the president of my grade student council, and she's the head oboe player, and we
For
have,
sure.
and we have a lot of, like, it's like our school is like our family now, and we are doing really good, and it's just that you're always really sad and thinking we're doing bad, but we're not.
Well, that kind of hurts me that you say that your school is your family, because that means that you don't even consider that we're a family anymore.
But you're never
And-
there, and when you're there, you're just complaining and telling us not to go down the path that you went.
Because I'm worried about that, and I'm not there because I have to work so much.
You could be different.
How? Go to school like your aunt, get some more debt, some student loans, not have any kind of income,
Hey,
we'll
the
lose the house.
point is, I'm going to graduate in like a year. And then I'm going to make more money than you are, just me. I'm one job versus you working two.
Rub it
so,
in, rub it in. You got to finish high school. you got
that's
to
the
go to
more
school.
efficient path
Rub
to
it in.
supporting a family.
Yep.
It's logical. It's reasonable.
I'm logical. I'm reasonable.
I'm just curious, Auntie, so after you graduate, how far away are you from graduating?
A year.
Okay. And right now, are we able to we're getting by, I assume?
Hardly.
Hardly? Okay.
There's some stuff, I might as well just say it. When Grandma died, she had a lot of debt, okay? We are in foreclosure on our house. We're gonna lose our house. We'll have no place to stay. And that's why I'm having to work so much. And I didn't even finish high school. I can't even make enough money. I'm making minimum wage. I can't even pay for anything to even get by, let alone to try to come back and knock down some of this debt that was left with us.
I'm sorry, I just noticed that the girls seem a little upset.
Well,
Especially you.
Well, this is the first time I've heard this. Like, why are we just hearing this now?
Because I didn't want you guys to have to worry about it. I want you just to be normal teenagers and not have to worry about the fact that, we're struggling financially.
I can get a job.
And I'm
14.
16.
You can get a job when you're 14.
But you guys shouldn't have to do that. You should have the time to be in the band, work on your school. I don't want you to have to worry about that stuff. That's for the adults to worry about.
Yeah, and you
Your
need to
kids.
spend time working on your academics and keeping your grades up. I'm glad your grades are good right now, but the more time that you spend working, the less time that you have to spend on school, and then that's not going to be good in terms of like going to college and getting further education so that you can get better jobs. That's
Yeah,
what it's
just
all about.
Always tell everyone what to do, and then you just go in the room and mom pays for everything for you.
And in a year, I will be helping pay for everything for everyone else too.
No, you will probably still somehow find something else to do. You've been in school for so long. You've been living at home since you've been out of high school. You go to school, you change your mind, you have not had a job.
Yes,
Besides that
in a year I'm
one.
gonna graduate.
And then what? You'll pick something else you want to do?
No,
Quit
I'm
now
gonna
and get a
stick with this
job.
one.
You have 2 different degrees that you could use. You could, I don't even know, what was the first one? To be the massage therapist you had?
Yeah, and I worked with that degree for a little while, and then I discovered it just
hardly.
wasn't for me.
Well, find something that's for you. And if right now it's not all about you and what you want. Okay, this is about the family. You think I
It is
love
about
working
the
2
family.
jobs? You think I
No,
like cleaning
no
out the
offense,
house?
you guys, but like, I came here on a Saturday and like, I would rather go live my life than sit here and listen to you guys fight. This is stupid. Let's go. We should go.
You're not going.
Can
We need to work out what's going on.
I tell everyone what I'm seeing? I saw something beautiful. I saw these 2 very mature girls who I noticed from the beginning, since the time you guys sat down, that you seem very mature.
They are.
When you guys heard about the financial problems, you really stepped up to the plate and said, I will take responsibility, I will help the family.
But they shouldn't have. I don't want them.
Right, because then I heard Mom and Auntie both say, we want what's best for you girls. So they're thinking that they can protect you so you don't have to worry, and they want the best for you, which, you know, in many people's opinion would be to go to school and do well in school, to eventually go on and get good jobs and things.
It's not like if we go to school and we don't have a house, that doesn't make sense. Like, we need a house.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it'll look good on my college applications that I was working.
They don't care that you worked at McDonald's, honey.
I'm
They
not
care
gonna
that
work
you
at
were-
McDonald's, Mom.
Well, where are you gonna work? Are you gonna bag groceries, be a cashier? I mean, great, but
Susie's got a job helping at her mom's office.
Yeah, a lot of kids our age have jobs.
yeah, not good ones. I think that's gonna be impressive. What's gonna impress them more is that you were involved in clubs and stuff. And you'll have better experiences that way. You don't need to start working now. You have your whole life to work.
Ronnie works for the park corps.
Who's Bonnie?
My friend, I'm just
What's it
saying.
about parkour?
There's, I mean, I could be like a camp counselor, and you know that when I grow
You
up,
would be
I
the one
want to
at
be.
camp, son. You can't.
I'm a
tell.
daughter. Just because I'm a little bit butch doesn't
I said
mean
fun.
my mom always thinks I'm gay. Just because I don't want to date, but I don't want to date because I'm serious.
And she's 14.
And I mean, my friends all date, but what I'm saying is they have jobs, and like they have jobs. You just don't know about it because no offense, Mom, but like maybe you didn't grow up with a lot of options, but I have options, and I'm not like you. And I can get jobs that will be helpful for college, and I
And you know
can
what?
support the family, right?
Have you been talking to your aunt? You're sounding a lot like your aunt right now. I look at you, shame of the family. I don't look up to you. I'm not
I'm
right
not
now.
putting you down. I'm
Yes,
just
you
saying
are. You
I
said
can
you're not
work
like
a good
me.
job.
As in, you're not like me. I have a better future. I'm doing my best that I can do. Okay.
Yeah, but
I'm
you
not-
also say, okay, you
It's
say
not-
all the time that you want a
saying.
better future.
I do, but I don't want them to think that I'm some
Like
trashy
I
mom.
can work at the YW.
Can
That's
I-
good.
Can I just bring us back to a few minutes ago when I remember both of your girls saying that they both really appreciated that you were always working to support them. They said that they were very sad that they didn't get to see you, but I did hear them say that they were really appreciative that you were working so hard, that they do acknowledge that. Sometimes when we say things, it doesn't come out exactly like we mean it. Sometimes when we think about something, it comes out differently and the person receives it a little bit differently. So when she said that, I think I understood it more like you have high hopes for your own self and that you can do really well. And I don't know that she meant to offend Mom, correct? Is that right?
Yeah.
It would be nice if she could get a different job where she didn't have to work all the time.
Okay. And I imagine, Mom, you probably feel that way too.
I wish I could too. It's hard to find work, first of all.